Isaac said coldly, "Only your Wu family is worthy to talk to the Wade family about peace? Are you not a bullshit?" After all, Isaac sternly shouted, "If you want to survive, just let me get rid of a leg, otherwise, no one can save you today." Ragnar trembled in shock. This Isaac is going to be real. Want his leg now? What a joke. He is the eldest son of the Wu family and the second-generation heir of the Wu family. In the whole Orus Hill, he can be said to be under one person and over 10,000 people, and the only person above him is his own self. The Wu family is strong throughout Orus Hill, and it is always the Wu family bullying others. When has it been bullied by others? This Isaac rushed in and beat him up with his son, but for the Wade family's face, he could bear it. However, he actually wants to break the legs of his and his son. How can he accept it? If this were to be spread out, wouldn't the Wu family be discredited? Thinking of this, he plucked up courage and shouted sharply, "Isaac! Don't go too far. Do you think you are a member of the Wade family? You are just a subordinate of the Wade family. Who gave you the courage to let you dare against my Wu family? Even if my Wu family is not as strong as the Wade family, it is still the first family in the south of the Yangtze River. I don't believe that the Wade family will let you indulge like this." Isaac smiled playfully. "Do you want to know who gave me the courage? I'm sorry, it was Mr. Wade. If it was normal, he was just a spokesperson for the Wade family, and he really didn't dare to directly conflict with the Wu family on behalf of the Wade family, let alone interrupt the legs of Wu's parents and grandson. However, today's decision was not made by himself, but by his young master. If his young master said he wanted to kill the Wu family man and his son, he would immediately follow suit, and the Wade family would definitely support the protection. Therefore, Isaac has no scruples at all." Ragnar and his son were stunned. Is Mr. Wade going to deal with him? However, when did he offend Mr. Wade? I doesn't even know Mr. Wade. At this moment, if they were killed, they couldn't believe that Charlie, the well-known rubbish son in Orus Hill, was actually the young master of the Wade family. Ragnar said in a panic, "Mr. Isaac, is there any misunderstanding in this? When did we offend Mr. Wade?" Isaac was too lazy to explain to them, sneered, and said to the people around him, "First discard that small leg. Then discard the old one." As soon as the voice fell, the man in black around him rushed to Roger. Roger was scared. He was pressed to the ground by the man in black and shouted, "Dad! Hurry up and help Dad! Dad, help me!" Ragnar was trembling even at his teeth. He thought that Shangri-La was the safest place, but he didn't expect it to be the real wolf den. This Isaac, relying on being a member of the Wade family, is confident. What can he do now? Beg for mercy? He doesn't buy it at all. Show your identity? He doesn't care at all. Go head-to-head with him? Is there anyone else available around? Thinking of this, his heart was completely ashes. He knew that he could not save his son. He can't even save himself now. At this moment, the black man wearing a finger tiger's punch suddenly fell. After the click, Roger howled sadly like a slaughtered pig. His right leg is useless. The right hand and right leg are all dead at this time. Moreover, the injury of the right leg is too serious, and there is no possibility of recovery. In other words, in the future, he, the dignified eldest son of the Wu family, will become a lame ridiculed by others. Roger burst into tears immediately. How could this be? Why is this happening? What kind of place is Orus Hill? Why does it feel that this small city is full of devastating demons? Ragnar was heartbroken. The one he loves most is the eldest son. After all, the eldest son will inherit his mantle in the future, and he has always been a focus of training. Unexpectedly, he turned out to be a disabled person now. And his second son is still that tea-swallowing beast that eats shit every hour. Why is his destiny so miserable? At this time, Isaac pointed to Regnar, who was indignant in his heart, and said to the black man, "Come on, this old guy." Regnar snorted in his heart, his legs softened involuntarily, and he knelt on the ground with a thump. Isaac looked at him who was kneeling, and laughed coldly. "Oh, Mr. Regnar, why are you kneeling?" "Kneeling, also have to break your leg,"